Call of Duty completely changed rank play by adding 5 new maps, and we're running through all the tips, god headies, and nade spots that you need to know on each one. This video is Clifftown. Starting off for P1, next to the hill, you're not actually on point, but these sandbags have a great heady for anyone pushing from the opposite side. You can even lay backwards and get a crazy broken heady for anyone pushing through this arch. Another thing to know for P1 is you do have to be hyper aware of people rowing for P2 and P3 spawns. That leads into our second tip, which is rotate. P2 and P3 are major money hills that you need to be on top of. You'll see people wrapping for P2 and P3 so early, and they may even take crazy long routes all the way around the map just to get these spawns. While playing P2, there's a lot of crazy head glitches like this one here. If you have control of the point, there's a little weird one right here where you can jump up on these shelves, lay down, and catch anyone coming down this bridge. It's a really weird, awkward off angle that people don't really expect. And again, I can't emphasize this enough, rotate. Because next up, after P2, it immediately goes right behind you to P3. And these spawns are so sticky. This point is a little overpowered because while you're standing on point, you're actually blocking spawns. So you don't need one person designated to holding out the back. All three can push out the right, middle, and left lanes, while the person in the back just soaks time and anchors. There are a few good spots on point too, like in the back corner. If you squat down, you can see over all of P5 and people rowing out of P2. And if you go to the opposite corner, you can look through the arch and see anyone coming out of this right side while you're completely covered from front and left. So depending on where your teammates are, how they're playing, and if they die, you can see where you need to play on point and what you need to hold. But the person on point blocks out this entire back spawn, which is so overpowered, and why you want to rotate early. Moving on to P4, one thing to keep in mind is this is a very tiny point, and the center of this column actually doesn't exist. You can see when you shoot into it, there's no bullet impacts, but when you shoot on the left, or on the right, you can see the bullet impacts. The center does not exist. So when you're looking onto point, you can actually wallbang straight through the pillar in the middle, and you can even throw a nade, and it gets stuck in the center of the pillar, and will kill anybody all around, and it completely negates trophies as well, because it's inside the wall. I'm assuming they'll fix or patch this pretty soon because it's very broken, but it is something to know and be aware of right now for rank play. Moving on to P5, another crazy heady is actually in this truck. If you lay down and turn around, it gives you a crazy heady looking onto P3 and anyone pushing you. While you're in the back of this truck too, you are soaking time at the exact same time, so it's a really spot to hide, lay down, and hold your back angle while someone else watches your other angles. Another really good spot to know for P5 is actually this angle right here. If you lay down next to these plants, you are on point and you can peek this doorway. It's really only broken because